Well, hello there. All right. I wanted to ask if Microsoft, after the deal, would want to hire you to reforge Warcraft 3. Would you accept? It would have to be boatloads of money. I can't. Boatloads of money with like a ridiculous contract, an airtight contract, and like a free housing in California, and I get to pick my own team, and yeah, under no circumstances would I accept that contract without like basically the powers of a god to determine the fate of the project. Because if I take that project and they F me over and set me up to fail and I fall on my face, I would look like the biggest asshole in the fucking world. Can you imagine after all the shit I've talked? And then I go there and they're like, okay, you do it. And then they just pull the funding on everything and they don't give me anything I want. And they don't let me have art and they don't let me do anything. And they don't let me hire who I want. And they corporations do this all the time, by the way. This is actually something that, you've set me off. This is something that corporations will do when they want to prove how amazing they are and how stupid everyone else is. They'll make a statement that you might know as a developer that's not true. There's no way that's true. And so you'll say that's not true, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, well then here you now have the authority to deal with it and do something about it." And then you go to do something about it, and everything you say you need, they deny you. I need an artist. Nope, you can't have their time. I need an animator. No, you can't have an animator. That's too expensive for this project. Here's your funding. That's like 10% of what I need to make this work. Oh well, I guess you should have thought of that before you open your mouth. Wow. And then they'll throw you under the bus when it falls apart. So it happens a lot in life for sure. Oh, absolutely. Is that are you giving me the Vulcan? Live long and prosper. Yeah. So that would be why I don't. That would be why if I were to consider some sort of offer from Microsoft to like take over the Warcraft 3 Reforged project, my contract would be, I would have a personal lawyer that I hire, and we would go over it line by line, and I would have all of the funding and everything all figured out before I even would sign anything. And there would be a massive cash upfront payment to me so that if they do fuck me over, I can walk away and be okay for like 2 years without having to worry about another job, because I guarantee they would try to destroy my reputation. But maybe I'm a little cynical. Or maybe I'm actually quite realistic when it comes to corporations and the kind of shit that they pull. I assure you it's the latter. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna do BLAMS. So let me show you stuff. By the way, make sure that if my audio is effed up or I'm too loud or something, just let me know. Here we go. So, what is a BLAM, you ask? So, in Warcraft 3, when you tell a unit to attack, or you right-click on something, or they move somewhere, or they get attacked, the unit will say something. Those are BLAMs. So, when you make a game, yeah, and it is similar. Guten Tag, Oleg. If the sound's spot on, great. Then I don't have to worry about it. I love it. So yeah, in a comic book, sometimes when a character punches another character, it's like blam, and it's a big text and all that. That's effectively what this is, because it's not dialogue, even though I call it dialogue right here. It's not dialogue. It's not like part of a cinematic or anything like that. It's something that characters blurt out when they're doing something or informing the player that they're doing something. Or in Warcraft 3, if you click on them repeatedly, click, 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 they'll go through a list of like, I think they were originally called pist lines, but colloquially throughout the industry, they're traditionally known as BLAMs, but that might change from studio to studio. I love those in the StarCraft and Warcraft games. Yes, Evil Flanders, they're hilarious. give you something to do? Okay. So, I'm writing dwarf BLAMS today. So the first thing that we're going to do is, this is what a sheet of BLAMS might look like. The music's actually distracting me for some reason. I'm going to have to take it down a notch. Whoa. Oh, now I can't find where I put the audio. Ha! Okay. I'm going to turn it down for me. And then because you guys were kind of enjoying it, I'll turn it up a little bit for you. So it's about the same. So in theory, it should be the same for us right now. I guess we'll find out. By the way, I'm very happy that lo-fi hip-hop is back because my last video got a copyright strike from that rando lo-fi hip-hop imitator that I used last time. Which is unfortunate because that fantasy music is actually really cool. Did I tweet this? I did. Aw, no one's retweeting. Can I like my own? Is that weird? Boost me! Boost me! Alright. We're gonna shrink this into the corner. She can stare at me while I work. Oh shit. What's happening? Oh. Yikes. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, the clap. I appreciate that. Gotta get the word out. It's hard to teach game design when no one's watching. Are you the king? Well, I didn't vote for you. Right. So we have to get into the mindset of the dwarves. So I thought it would be good to go over the dwarf lore a little bit again. So, dwarves in our world, a primarily egalitarian society, the dwarves value achievement and creation above all other things. Thus, those who create the largest fortresses, the most complex machinery, the most amazing inventions are held above all others, highly esteemed. The life cycle of the dwarves primarily revolves around a youth spent mining the materials and learning the crafts that will allow them to succeed later in life at whatever they choose to create. By their 30th year of life, they are expected to begin their maker's path. This can be anything so long as it furthers dwarven culture and technology. By this point in the year 2000 of Invictus, dwarves have mastered the globe. They not only have achieved aerial landmasses, floating castles, and suits of enhanced strength and endurance that allow them to suppress any thoughts of war against them, but in their time they have come close to reaching the stars, something the Murata would unfortunately never allow. In their society, they are hierarchical, engineering focused. They value what can be created over who the creator is, and you're only as good as your last invention. Due to this push towards the age of technology, dwarves are far more advanced, yada yada yada, not too important. Emphasis heavily placed on education, design, and engineering, such that the simplicity of technology is being lost and a gradual decline is seeping into the dwarven civilization. So, what themes do we have here? Let's go back here. We've got some themes we want to hit. It's highly educated, engineering focused. What have you invented lately? What have you done? What have you made? What is your maker's path? What else? What else? What else? Over engineering. Let's look again. Hierarchy. Hierarchy of inventors. That's good. Big structures. Solanite. We're gonna have Solanite's gonna come up a lot. Solanite powered stuff. Inventions. What else? What else? Dwarves are at the peak of their civilization. So probably there's going to be some peak civilization arrogance. We are the best. None can compete with technology. Tech over nature. All right, that's enough themes, I think. So I looked through Cool Dave stream to farm Barioth in MH2. Didn't understand that. Morata. The Morata are the evil gods of this world. So... Wait, where'd you see that? That's... Oh, it's over here. So there's Mortem, Sanguis, and Avaritia. This is probably the god that is most influencing the dwarves at this time, because definitely fueling that competition against each other to the point where they might start taking ridiculous chances and building things that are a little bit too far, if that makes sense. So, like, hey, let's put this, you know, effectively nuclear weapon on this flying fortress and we'll just fly it around everywhere. It'll be great. Maybe not a great idea. Oh, the dwarves reaching for the stars, but the Marauder are not allowing it. Yeah, right. They don't want them leaving the planet. Because if they leave the planet, they can effectively escape. But otherwise, if they do try to leave the planet, the Marauder are right there waiting for them and will instantly destroy them. So there's actually no escape. They just don't know it yet. And in fact, they'll never find out, because this is the peak civilization of the dwarves. And just when they're about to start reaching the stars and stuff, that's when everything falls apart, and the orcs use the dragons to basically destroy the dwarven technology, because dragon's breath effectively ignites solanite, and everything is powered by solanite, so they're just not expecting it. And there's some resonance as well from the dragon breath, which causes it to explode. So imagine like giant fortresses in the sky exploding as dragons being ridden by orcs fly over them. That's basically how the dwarven civilization and peak of technology ends for this world, in theory. But we'll get to that later. That's much further down the line. For now, all we need to know is who are the dwarves and what are they like. So, I looked through the dwarven skins from the NFTs that were made, and these are the 6 skins. So we have the human, which I think just means pink skin. We have zombie, so those would be the fallen. So there might be a set of the fallen lines. Gold. That seems... Gold and bronze seems like... is that metal? Maybe we need to look at these. I think we definitely need to look at these. Dwarves. Okay. Blue skin. That's a zombie. I'm looking for gold. Gold. Is this gold? Can't tell. Hello? Just want to see this one. Bronze. This is bronze skin. Oh, he's just bronze of skin. So it's not like a golem. Okay, good. That's good. Let's see if there's a gold one. This looks gold-ish. Nope, that's also bronze. Gold? Is this gold? That's gold. That's quite gold, but it doesn't look inhuman. It still looks like a dwarf with just like he has golden metallic skin. And we see the blue, and then there's a god skin, but I don't think there's going to be any for sale. Is this? Oh, that's the god skin. So it's like a obsidian kind of color, but it doesn't look inhuman to me, not like the zombie one. So I think we can safely say that those are all just like types of dwarven like skin, like they just have that type of skin. Wife beater bronze. Yeah, my favorite's the these tie-dye shirts. I don't know why. Okay. Now we kind of got an idea there. So these are just types of skin. And then maybe there's something special about them, but we're not going to go... I don't think we need to go too deep into it, because they're probably familial lines. And then they're just more rare familial lines. I think the real distinction is going to be between zombie and normal. All right, what is a BLAM? So I'll explain it one more time. In comic books, a BLAM is the big text that sort of says what the action is. So it's also known as automatopoeia, which is the sound of something hitting. So when like Batman punches something and it says like BLAM, that's a BLAM. But in games, BLAMs are the text or the dialogue and voice lines that characters will blurt out when they are doing something. So here's an example of an ID line. So we'll be naming all of these will be BLAM underscore dwarf underscore. In this case, we're going to go with normal because they're a normal dwarf. And then it's going to be the event. So we're going to say attack. And then it's going to be, we'll start with number 001. And now we'll try for 5, but that's an aspiration. I think 3 will, well, no, you typically want 5 of these. So let's sort of, what might a dwarf say when they attack something? So this is just a normal dwarf. And then the line would be over here. So these are sort of the themes that we want to hit on when we're doing this. And peak civilization arrogance might be a good one to hit on. Also, this is a good place to slip in various bits of lore. Someone made a mod for WoW and TBC that turned crits into BLAMs. That's awesome. Some cosplay items that were taken out. So glad they were, as they wouldn't fit. What cosplay items? Oh, you mean for the dwarves? Do dwarves make jewelry out of soul? Out of solanite? I guess they might. What would be the piss sound lines when you click them too much? Right, we'll get there. Here, I'll make the ID lines for it so we can, if we come up with ideas. Pissed 001. So pissed lines are different from the other ones. Generally, like, so when you do the attack ones, you want those to be very different from each other so that they don't get too repetitive. So, oh shit, let's get the map. One second. Here we go. So they're the Dremragar kingdom. Dremragar. And then these are their main cities, Demtag and Kaldorg. And then Tontan is sort of a mixed city between the elves and the dwarves. And then there's the 3 barons, but I don't want to get into that, and no one would be shouting their names anyways. So we'll do, you know, for Kaldorg would be like an attack line. None may stand against us. It's sort of a generic one. You dare face the might of the dwarves. Actually, we should use their racial name. The Dremragar. We shall vaporize your people from the planet. Invictus. We're calling this continent Solania, so we'll go with the continental name. They're kind of racist. For my father, the king. We're not stealing lines from Warcraft 3, thanks. Hey, Arcturus, this stream is about writing BLAMS. Oh, I'm glad you like the map. Yeah. I think it took a total of 8 hours, I want to say. Did you guys see the sea turtle? The floating city of Azatroth. That's actually a Dwarven city out in the ocean. We'll have to talk about the city of the Fallen a little bit. The Fallen are the undead, so since we have zombie dwarves, that's going to be a thing. So we're just going to copy this. And then this is going to be... Excuse me. Excuse me. This is going to be zombie stuff. And I'm not sure... I haven't written too much lore about the Fallen yet. What if the dwarves know the continent as something else and this is actually an elven map their spies made? It's not. During this time period, the elves, dwarves, fae, and to some extent the orcs generally get along and agree on certain things. It's just that the orcs are getting fed up and then there's going to be a big incursion. Though they're always like doing slight incursions. Oh, by the way, I always have a character counter and sometimes a word counter on anything that I'm writing. This is because for the purposes of spoken dialogue, it's good to have a word count because it can give you a sense of the timing. And it's always good to have a character count because sometimes there are limitations on the number of characters that you can have on something. Typically, it's like under 256 is sort of what you want for a dialogue to fit in something. Why is it always the orcs that are evil or used for evil? These orcs are not evil. These are honorable orcs, Vikinger stylized, and it's simply that their way of life is to take what they need. And you can see that as evil if you want, but they just see it as sort of getting rid of the weak. And they don't necessarily kill, they just take. But ultimately, there's going to be a reason that they decide to take out the dwarves. And by the time you get to the orc campaign, you will see their side of it and why they are pretty adamant about why it's good. Metzen orcs? No, not Metzen orcs. Metzen orcs are like Native American-y styled, and yeah, they're honorable too, but they like drank the blood of the demons, and that's why they're all crazy. And these orcs are not that. These orcs have a very strong reasoning for the things that they're doing, and maybe you don't agree with it, but it is an honorable way of life. If you see the Vikings as honorable people, you would see the orcs as honorable people. In the modern age, we'd call them psychopaths, though. Warhammer still has the best orcs. I think they're kind of kooky, actually, to be honest. Hey, Porcus Maximus. All right, let us continue. So, zombie dwarf attack. That's terrible, Dave. All right. You'll all become the fallen. We seek more souls. No, they seek bodies. Seek bodies. Join us, live forever. You will donate one whole dollar to a charity of my choice if I have one of the dwarf piss lines be humming a few bars of Diggy Diggy Hole. I can't. We'd get sued. We'd get sued. I'm going to leave the last one open for later. All right. Other things that they're going to do. Advance beyond death. That could be a zombie piss line, actually. Thanks for following, Grimtooth. Elder Scrolls orcs have an interesting twist. They're ugly and brutish because their god got eaten and shat out. And when he changed his charge... I didn't know that. What the F? That is, that's funny. I like that. What was I doing? This is not attacks. This is... What is this going to be? It's going to be... Oh, mine. So when they mine stuff, you want an acknowledgement that they're going to mine. These won't be zombie dwarves, these will be normal dwarves. Maybe I should separate these out. They're getting all mixed up here. Shit. Okay. Huh? What? How'd that get fucked? That's weird. It's weird. I guess Google Spreadsheets doesn't update like Excel does when you cut and copy and paste stuff. Am I streaming on both platforms now? Yeah, I've always been streaming on... I actually stream on 3 platforms, believe it or not. Trovo, which nobody understands, knows about, or cares. YouTube, which is my primary, and Twitch, which is my secondary. And the reason that Twitch is my secondary is because their partner requirements are pretty high. And I don't live stream often enough to really make it worth my while. So not that money is the goal, it's just that I'll just stream when I can. Death is only the first step. Death. Would that be a piss line or would that be something else? Thanks for following, Pork's a Pig. I'll mine your brain. For Zombie Dwarf, 100%. Yeah, that's definitely happening. Put it here. Needs more space. Oops, not yet. That's great. I love it. Okay. Let's get back to normal dwarfen mindset. Oops. Oops. There we go. Double Dave, now on YouTube and Twitch. I mean, you could have both open, I guess. Wouldn't do anything for you. They should be the same stream, but I think that because I use the ultra wide format, I think that YouTube handles it better than Twitch does. Elf propaganda. Yeah, 70 plus viewers. Actually, it's not that hard. I have done that, but only on YouTube, just because most of my audience already knows me on YouTube. So, and I have like, you know, I'm closing in on 8,000 subs. I'd like to get to 100,000 and get that silver play button, but that's like, we're talking years away, I think, for that. Dwarf, normal mine. Selenite, I can already smell ye. What sweet beauties bring home today. These can be a little bit longer because you're not necessarily under duress, and the player knows what's happening, so they can be more like informational and fun. Oh, is that a wee crystal? Excellent. What would dwarves get pissed about? That's me guts falling out? That's not... Oh, you mean for zombies? What's that? Selenite I smell. Oh, it's me guts. Something like that. When SolCraft comes out allowed to my subs? Ah, yeah, probably. I mean, I can't wait till we're at the point where we're doing live plays of the game. We should do more Warcraft 3 hero defense maps. Shoot, lost my train of thought. This music is not conducive to maybe I should be playing Warcraft 3 themes. Hold on. Well, this won't get me copyright strike. I guess it... No, I guess it can't. I guess game music can't get you copyright strikes. There we go. Soothing death metal. Uh-huh. There we go. Let's see if I get copyright strikes. Ugh. That was so annoying last time. What engine is the game made in? It's made in Unity. SolCraft is a... for initial launch, it will be a hero defense game. And later on, it will be a full-blown RTS. My role is as an advisor for game design, and I'm also writing the lore. So, and, you know, stuff like this. Stuff that I know to do that other people don't necessarily know to do. So these will be lines of dialogue. These are BLAMS for the game. Oh, Arthas music. I already answered that it's in Unity. Oh, you're also working on an RTS in Unity. Excellent. Maybe we should just hire you. Let's see. What would dwarves be pissed about? Be like, it's going to be engineering jokes, I think. You call that crap a gun? I'll show you a gun. That ain't no pick. These are miners, so they would be... Pick. This is a pick. It's kind of weak. Have you tried applying more gears? More gears always works. A little oil will loosen her up. And if not, use the hammer. Hope that doesn't have a sexist connotation to it. Would dwarves be mad about flying or moving to the sky? Air sickness? I don't think so. They're kind of the masters of the sky. Like, they've got flying dwarven fortresses and things like that at this point. Have you tried turning it off at night? Yeah, that's going in. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Trooning. I feel like we use that joke in Warcraft 3. I guess that's a kind of a go-to. If it ain't broke, add more parts. I was the junior mine assistant when I was 5. Are you stealing that joke? Don't give me lines of dialogue that will get me what do you call it? Fucking the claims of plagiarism. I don't want to get in legal troubles. I was the junior mine assistant when I was 5. I was the minor. That's good though. I want to use it. Just tell me it's... You did? You did? Can I use it? I need your permission now because you wrote it. No, I'm asking for permission. So. Yeah, War 3 had a lot of movie jokes, but they were... I mean, it's okay because it's parody. If it's parody, it's okay. Hey, SVG. I will give you credit, Scott. Jesus. I'm using it. Since you just gave me permission. This is official. Now I have a live stream proving you gave me permission. You cannot rescind it anymore. I'm going to go with 12, though, because 5 is a wee bit too young. Wait. Minor. Brain calculus going on here. I'm just making sure that it makes sense. Because if you're the junior mine assistant, minor, you're a miner who's a minor. Yeah, that works. Okay, just making sure. Jesus Christ. Where's the wrap text? There we go. Perfect. Damn it, Scott, you're funnier than me. It makes me mad. Creditation. Since I said I would. If anyone else wants credit, we'll add you to the credits too. Is it right that you're on the team of Magicraft? I am not on the team of Magicraft, no. I was... It's a complex... It's not that complex, but basically they hired me saying that I would be doing the design, and then they didn't talk to me anymore. They kept paying me, but they didn't ask me for design. And then when I did give them feedback on stuff, they just kind of didn't do anything with it. So I just kept asking them to remove me from the website. Finally, they did. Skytex. Which line did you do? It doesn't matter, really. I'll just put you up here. I heard there was a wealthy guy named Epstone. No. No. Is it supposed to glow like that? Minor explosion sound. Ugh, guess not. Where would that go? Oh, as a piss sound? Yeah, it doesn't quite work as a piss sound. I did not design Magicraft. I have nothing to do with Magicraft. I gave them some feedback and advice, which I don't think that they did anything with or even cared about. They basically paid me for nothing for several months, and it was really weird. And I kept asking every month, like, can we remove me from the website since I'm not doing anything for you? And they're like, oh, what, can you create content for us? And I'm like, I'm not a content creator. I did give them some advice, yes, but I can't say that they really cared for it or followed it or did anything with it. They'll make you Bobby's little helper. Jesus. Was the design good that they had? I don't want to talk shit. I'll just put it this way. It was extremely ambitious. Extremely ambitious. And they do have a plan for like a smaller version of it, but they are not explaining it very well to their community. And it's not going to be a good look for them later on, but it's up to them. I mean, if they want to promise the world and then deliver a stone, that's up to them. I have no control over them. It was not my project, and they were not really listening to my advice anyways. Call the Poster 4 guys and ask if you can work on Daveland. Then make a DLC tabletop experience called Davecraft. What's Daveland? Is that a thing? What is this? What the fuck is this? What is this? It's a real thing in the real world too. What is this? Oh. Huh. Okay, that's strange. I don't want to go too deep into that because I don't know what that is, and sort of gave me a weird vibe. All right. I don't think we've hit enough of these, but let's think about other things that we need. So we've got normal attack, mining, pissed sounds. If you keep clicking, we need movement. Theoretically, they'll also be patrol. So. Let's see here. So let's go with move. Whoops. Normal. Move. Oh, that way. All right. This way, huh? Fine. Sure, you know where you're going. All right. Yeah. On we go. These should be real simple. This one might be too long. I don't know why this keeps fucking up, though. It's kind of irritating. But whatever, I can just drag this down again. There's something about Google spreadsheets where it doesn't do the... It doesn't move the information around correctly. I'm not sure what that's about. Dave Land is a real thing in Postal. Running with scissors in Postal are great. No regrets. Year of Our Lord 2022, having extraneous commands like patrol. Do we need patrol is the question. I don't think we do. I bet you think hold position is still a thing too. Is it not? The whole genre is extraneous? Hey! Alright then. So, let's see. What is... I already answered that. Reverse polarity. Solar Knight only has one output. He likes hurt. I want one of those fancy scooters. See, I don't know if I want to lock us into certain things. We have to be careful what you say about mechanics and physics of the world. Because if you say Solar has only one output, and then later in the story you need Solar to have multiple outputs, then, you know, it becomes a problem. I want one of those fancy scooters. Okay, that's funny. Would you do the... Oh, for movement. Oh. I wonder if we should have... You know what I've always kind of wanted to do is redesign how these work. So... I think you can have rare ones. So let's call it move rare. And then these only happen pretty rarely. So you have the standard ones. I'm going to move this one down there. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do that. And then we'll have 3 of them. And then... my legs hurt. You got one of them. Fancy scooters. There we go. Warcraft 3 has the battle cries when attacking heroes. That was nifty. Ah, right. So it's like if you attacked a certain type. Actually, that would be a good thing to have. So you can have your general attacks, and then you could have racial. So if you're attacking an orc... I don't think the miners attack, though, so we might want to save that for later. Yeah, no, that's a good idea, but I don't want to do it for this particular one. So, okay, attack, mine. Oh, do we want to do rare mine? Thank you for following Scented Dog. Let's do rare mine. It should be mine rare. I'm being stupid. The reason it should be mine rare is so that it automatically, when it gets sorted, comes after mine. And these, I did it correctly here. So I was smart there, and then I turned dumb. Ah, wonderful. SCB when attacking. What? You ran out of Marines? That was cool. Hold position is super useful. It should have an acknowledgement if they do it, but I don't think it needs a lot of dialogue for it. Let us do just one for now. Undead music. Aye, I'll stand here. Actually, you know, you have to have some variations. I'm being silly. Blam. So in comic books, blams are the funny text that says like pow or boom or blam when characters hit each other. In video games, however, blams are the dialogue lines that characters blurt out that are not part of like a cinematic or longer dialogue. And these right here is a long list of blams that we're creating for SolCraft. So now you know. And knowing is half the battle. Right here. Okay. As good a spot as any. You could attack with SCVs, but since it wasn't an attack unit, it mocked you. Yeah, you can do juxtapositions like that. I wonder if we should do something similar since the miners are not really intended to attack. They might not even have an attack, to be honest, but I'm not sure. We're still thinking about these things. Sorry, that'll cut the music out. Oh, itchy ear. By the way, these WXM4s, or WXF4s, the Sony noise canceling earphones, are actually amazing. Like, there's a rainstorm going on outside. I can't hear it at all. It's impressive. Can't hear my family either. For all I know, they're screaming. What's going on? Oh, shit. Makes me paranoid when I say things like that. No. I don't know where they're. Must have gone to bed. Interesting. What was I doing? Normal mine rare. Ah, yes. Solanite. Sweet Solanite. My one true love. Okay. That's a little weird. I should make 2 more robotic arms so I can mine 4 times as much. It probably doesn't make sense. Oh well. Night Elf Runner in NEX4 has attack quotes despite not having an attack option. Yep. Because we didn't know if he was going to attack or not until later. Oh, I was going to talk about something. What was I going to talk about? Someone asked me a question about... Shit, what was it? Aha, here it is. Okay. So, speedruns used a lot. Huh. Uther AI with hold position and digging up the dead. You can destroy him with hold position. Interesting. Oh, because he's got a 3 is bay. Not going to disagree. So, all of these are the same character. And they're all Sylvanas Windrunner in Banshee form in World of Warcraft. So you might be wondering, what the fuck happened? And why is she so different in each one? And so the reason for this is that... Let me get you something here. One second. Archive. Blizzard. So when I was working on World of Warcraft, this is called a points of interest map. This is what we used to determine who was working on what areas and where the points of interest were that we wanted to put quest markers and quest locations and things that had to happen. So you can see Night Elf Town here. I think it's not Alverdeen, it's something else, but either way, you get the point. Like this was made before we even had names for all this stuff. So each quest designer had the power to make their own characters and put them in there. So when you run into, I think it's Delgrin the Pathseeker in this forest, it's because I made it and put him in there and gave him a patrol path. So when you have a story character like Sylvanas, each time that a quest designer puts her in the game, they have to use whatever they have available to make them. So when she was first made by whichever quest designer put her there, He just used the Night Elf model and put some gear on her, and that's what she looks like. And then later on, we got the Blood Elf model in Burning Crusade? I forget. Anyways, we got the Blood Elf model, and so the next quest designer who had Sylvanas made this version of her. And then she got her own actual model because they realized that this was ridiculous to cheap out on a character that's supposed to be a primary thing. But they started with the base. It's the same 3D model, but they gave her own texture. And then, as graphics got advanced, it just got more advanced, and maybe I guess it regressed. I have no idea what the fuck happened over here. But basically, every time she's been incarnated into the world in some place, it might have been a different quest designer creating her and putting her there, because you only have the list of characters to work from that are already there or that you make yourself. And so if Sylvanas wasn't in that area, you would just grab what models were available and then make her yourself. And that's just how all of WoW was made. And so when you have like 7, 8, 9 quest designers all working in different areas, all across different points of the world, though usually worked in paths, like, so for example, where'd it go? Oops, not that. What did I do with it? Here. So, as an example, as we had different quest designers, so we might have 6 quest designers working in this area at any given moment, and all of us are like plotting out quest paths. So for example, I think I think this is Aberdeen over here. I had a quest line coming in from Aberdeen that led you into the town. So I would create points, or using the points of interest and the spawns and knowing where they were and whatnot, I would use these things to create my quests. You have to go here and kill this. You have to go there and gather that. And then you have to go over here to meet whoever and give it to them. And like, so imagine 6 different people doing all that in this area, and all of them have like different quests that they're working on. Sometimes the characters overlap and you use the same character. Other times it doesn't. You have to create the character. So Delgrin the Purifier, that was his name. Yeah, I forgot about him. I think he was right around, he was somewhere around this path, this hill. Maestra's Post. Oh, is that what that is? Where's Aberdeen? Is that over here? Maybe I'm wrong. This is a very, very early map. Like, you can see, like, shit's not even close to being done in many of these areas. Anyways, I thought that might be interesting. So yeah, it was just the whim of whatever quest designer, and therefore not even Sylvanas, but like, I mean, Sylvanas obviously as well, but like any character could look completely different from the first time you see them to the 5th, depending upon what quest designer instantiated him into the world and what they decided to use for their model and stuff. Because you could name anything. Rainstorm, send over to Europe. I am melting. I wish I could send you some rainstorm. Aberdeen is way the F up in Darkshore. Darkshore path is long and tedious. Yep, that's my fault. Sorry. I'm just kidding. I didn't do the groundwork in WoW. In fact, I got rejected for the map position initially for WoW. Instead, I eventually started doing quest design. I love Darkshore. It was super impressive and gloomy. Yes, it was. And I think a couple of my characters are the only surviving ones in that area too. There's Whizbang Cranktoggle, the gnome, who gives you the Buzzbox quests. And then I think there's one other character, but I'm not sure. I was told the Barons was generated with ProcGen. Any truth to this? No truth to that at all. I don't know why someone would make that up. Everything was handcrafted in WoW. Like, literally everything was handcrafted. And it was done with a tool not dissimilar from Warcraft 3, the Warcraft 3 editor. I mean, obviously it was different, but early on it was exactly the same. And then later on it became it allowed for steeper paths and things like that. Unlocked some of the restrictions. First zone I played on the super shitty pirate server, but it was amazing in 2005. Nice. Okay, I'm running out of steam on these, which is sad. But let's think about what else could happen. Oh, being attacked. So, let me see here. That's a very important one to have. I hate that word, under attack. This is too long. Defense? Does that make sense? Hit? Attacked? I could get confused with attack. Defense. Hit. We'll go with hit. Injured? Alright, injured. We're being attacked. What would a dwarf say? I mean, it's going to be this every time. They're coming right for us. Help. Don't touch my pick. Maybe that should be a rare. I like the idea of rares. Here they come. There you go. If you can't make it fitting, make it not annoying. The Zealot in StarCraft 2 yells, "We cannot hold," until LOTB, and then they fix it to something less obnoxious. When they're under attack, we cannot hold? Would these be annoying? Do these sound annoying? We're under attack! They're coming right for us! Help! Here they come! I think they sound okay. I think they'll be fine. We'll see. We can always update them later if they do get annoying. Let me move this up, because we're going to lose it later. I'm sure of it. You'll know it's your line, and you'll have this video as proof. Alright. Injured. Attack. Hold position. Mine. Move. Pissed. What are we missing? What other things would you want to know that wouldn't be too obnoxious? Oh, shit. This music, yikes. I mean, it's just Warcraft. So what can I do? Okay. It always boils down to the voice actor. Jameson Price could not carry the Zealot as well as Bill Roper. I don't think Bill Roper ever voiced the Zealot. Or do you mean Bill Roper as the orc? Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. He did the orc and he did the human in Warcraft 2. I like the Dawn of War ones where it was based on the faction. Okay. This music no longer helping me. I'm going back to lo-fi. There we go. Chill, 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 chill. Bill Roper voiced everything? No, he didn't. He did voice a lot of Warcraft 2 early on. Bill Roper voiced Chris Metzen? What are you talking about? This line sticking out to me. I have to think about that one. All right. I can't look for any music because it'll get me copyright strikes. Which is what happened last time. I got a bunch of copyright strikes because I used a non-lo-fi girl lo-fi hip-hop. And I used a fantasy music. Both of which got me copyright strikes. Alan Adham voiced the Zealot, as it turns out. Also, his wiki page lists he's colorblind and his profile picture is without color. Alan Adham, the man behind the monetization of Diablo Immortal. All right, we need to make these for these. So we got pissed, attack, mine, injured. Whoops. They scratch me. The fallen persevere. Didn't even hurt. Zombie dwarves are Cockney instead of Scottish? I can't do a Cockney accent, so I don't know. It's hard for me to get a feel for that. But if you have ideas, let me know. I just wanted to get it started. So, injured, attack, hold position. I need hold position. It would denote a loss of brain function. Someone doesn't like Cockney people. Cockney is UK, right? Is that right? Oh, shit. I have to move these up. London, yes. Okay. My friend from Manchester would appreciate that joke, would he? I just don't want to get in trouble. For UK internal hate crimes. Attack, hold position, mine. Got mine. Move. Yeah, missing move. Grab that one. Oops. Whoops. Okay. As you can tell, a lot of game writing is actually Excel spreadsheet management. What's left? Mine, move, pissed. We did pissed. We did do pissed. And... right. Then it switches to zombie. Here. Okay, good. I've got all the placeholders in. Oops. Oh shit. Oh, how'd that happen? Fuck. C2? Is that correct? That is correct. Okay, good. There we go. Okay. I feel like I'm running out of creative steam. This happens sometimes. I'm not feeling zombie dwarves. I wish I had written more about the Fallen before. Might make it a little bit easier. Time to use the axe, part of the pickaxe. Oof. That's too much work. Here good. Here good too. Okay, I wait. A little bit weak, but I'd rather have weak lines than none at this point. And then hopefully someone will go over it at some point with or maybe myself, and like pick it back up again. I'm not getting any deader. Oh, would that be injured? That sounds like a rare injured to me. I'm gonna put that here. Oh, that would be over here. I didn't have injured for them, did I? No. Here. Getting any deader. Oh, I see. Does it not make more sense than injured? I think it makes more sense as injured. Though it doesn't imply urgency, which I don't know if that's okay or not. That's a discussion for later, I suppose. I didn't do any zombie moves. Over there. Battle Realms did acknowledge injury, yeah. Yeah, they had some real interesting one-liners. That was a good game. A little bit. I don't know. It actually was one of the main games that we played as inspiration for Warcraft 3. That's the game where we got the puffy paint textures for the ground from. And I don't think we got any other ideas from it, but like kind of gave a good feel for how things should play. Yeah, it did look similar. No, literally it was one for one. The guy who's doing the textures for Warcraft 3, he saw Battle Realms and like did a whole pass on all the textures with sort of that puffy paint kind of look, but a little bit more gritty version of it. whereas theirs was kind of I don't know what you want to call it, like Candyland-ish. Is there anything you guys didn't steal? You stole Warhammer, you stole movie quotes, you stole textures from Battle Realms. No. What is it? Good artists imitate, great artists steal? Just saying. You don't have to be original. In fact, it's impossible to be original. There's no such thing as an original thought. Everything is built on something. And even if you think you have an original thought that you've never seen before, I guarantee you it exists somewhere else in the world in some form. So, when I think that's stole Swingin' Ape Studios, I didn't do shit. I had nothing to do with that. I definitely was not part of that decision-making process or anything involving StarCraft Ghost. Though I did get to play it. Blizzard was always the bad guy. I mean, in some fashion, yeah. All right, I feel like this is a good start. Oh, weird. I must live to see. There, a little bit of lore. Not a great bit of lore, but something. Something. Okay. Now I'm thinking, position, line rare, move rare, pest. I guess that's it. Full Metal Jacket reference. I mean, if we're gonna do that, we're like, it's like a parody of a parody at that point. There's gotta be different movies that we could reference if we were gonna do that. I actually hate referential humor like that, though. I don't think it adds a lot. It's sort of like, haha, I'm referencing something. Isn't that... Do you remember it? Isn't that cool? Do you know that reference? Are you part of the in crowd? Zoomers won't get the joke, and that's why it's good. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I guess we could make like Marvel movie references at this point. People would get them. I just don't know. I never really liked pop culture references as humor. So I'm a little bit resistant to the idea. I prefer humor that is not requiring you to have watched a movie or read an entire comic book series or whatever the case may be. But I feel like my creativity is dying right now, so I'm not sure. At some point, it's just better to wrap it up or to talk about something else. If you didn't like pop culture references, who did you want to strangle the most while coming up with BLAMS for Warcraft 3? I didn't come up with a lot of the BLAMS for Warcraft 3. The only one that I actually did was the Elven Engineer. Most of the other stuff that I did for Warcraft 3 was like writing the item text. So all the like Uber tips and stuff and the little historical references and stuff on the like items and things like that. That's like 80% me. And then I got to write some lines of dialogues for missions that I was working on. And obviously I gave feedback to Metzen when we were reading through the mission campaigns. But otherwise, like in terms of like the BLAMS and stuff, I think that was mostly Metzen and Sammy, with some help from some other people. I think they did like, I'm not sure if they did roundtable or if Metzen did something first and then they read through it and like gave suggestions. I'm not sure what that process was like. Because for the Elven Engineer, I just did it all myself. And then actually it was Tim. Tim gave it to me. He said, could you write these? And then I wrote a first pass and then we worked on it together and made a bunch of new ones. I think I did write most of the text for the Artifacts and Rexar's campaign. Tim might have wrote a few himself though, without my help. I'm just not feeling it. All right, I think that's a good sign to stop here for this stuff. And we'll save this. Oh, it's already saved because it's... See, that's the one great thing about Google's stuff is that it's all saved automatically. I think we're going to make these available. Did we do that already? I might have put it in sneak peek already. Let me see. Yeah, it is. It's in sneak peek. So you can go download this or check it out if you want. Right. All right, let's play something. Enough music. What do you guys want to play? Oh, God. This would be embarrassing. Minecraft, really? Okay. That should get the dwarf juices floating. That's a good point. Oh. Huh. What's going on? Something went wrong with the login process. What the fudge? You'll need to migrate to a Microsoft account? Oh no. The account has been migrated to a Microsoft account. Please log in with your Microsoft account using the green sign-in button. Okay. All right, we're not playing Minecraft. That's fucked. I don't know what happened there, but Jesus Christ. Who wants to play geek words? Let's play something. I guess we could. No, let's not make an RPG right now. Oh, Stanley Parable. So good. Check in on Warframe. Witcher 3. No, you'd have to sit through an hour of cinematics. I do want to try this one. Write nice. You want me to write nice notes again? All right, we can do that. Where is it? Kind words. I can say funny things while you try to be helpful and friendly. Yeah. Fair enough. It's basically like having lo-fi hip-hop anyways. Lo-fi chill beats to write to. Bunny. I got a bunny. Super Mega Ultraman. Sweet. Where did those go? Ah. You are really cool. Aww. You're the best. All right. Decorate. Right. That's a hedgehog. Where's the bunny? What the okay. A BLAM is the text that characters blurt out in when you're playing a game. But I finished with them. I kind of ran out of creative energy pretty quick there. Not sure what's going on with my head, but you know, can't be creative every day. Maybe I should change the change what my thing says. Hug number 218. Pass it on. Sweet. Okay. Oh. Hug number 219. Pass it on. I feel like soul dwarves should like something abhorrent like Crystal Pepsi or K-pop. Okay. I'm so tired of trying to show you how much I love you and how I regret making that one mistake. Even though we're back in arms again, I don't feel like you love me. Trust is a fragile thing. Often to the point where it feels like it can never be re-earned. If you feel the trust isn't there, then there's definitely lingering issues that must be worked through. But it won't be in a single conversation. But over the course, it will take many years of openness, transparency, and honesty. I wish you luck. That one felt like song lyrics? Interesting. Oh, you mean theirs? I discovered daylight this morning. That. Wait, is this not the same thing? Oh, that sounds like sound lyrics? Yeah, I guess it could be. I really have that strong urge to message them mean things, but in reality I'm hoping for a response. My outlet is here. I'm upset that none of them attempted to reach out to me to hear both sides. I've been doing my best to make new friends. I'll get better. All wounds heal in time, allowing us to forget the injuries we were caused. And with time, people also change, and old friendships can be reestablished if that change is proven and trust reestablished and trust earned. Parts of me is upset that I allowed any of them to be part of my life. I've long cut them off, but it pains. Don't tell them about recurring diseases and persistent wounds. Shut up, you. All broken friendships are like AIDS. You'll eventually die from them. They should make toxic words. Would that be your game? I've long cut them off, but it pains me thinking that I will always be the villain of this in their story. I know myself well enough that I was genuine and caring till the end. I know I don't deserve this. All they no longer have to be part of them. There comes a time where the past must be left far behind in order to move forward. When people cling to past wounds, they constantly reopen them. Don't bathe in their blood. Lead to new horizons. Yeah, well, you know. There. Does that look like blood? No, this is... I wonder if I'll get a warning for that one. Struggling with bipolar is awful. I think I have a handle. I wonder if the dwarfs would have a bulletin board system to post on, being peak tech and all. Actually, we're in discussions to do something like this for the owls. So the owls might deliver messages like this. Struggling with bipolar is awful. I think I have a handle on it, and then I go through bouts of manic behavior, impulsive, unlimited energy, crash, get irritable and depressed. I'm on medication, but the cycle is driving people away from me and affecting work. The cycle. I see. Sometimes the mundanity of routine can remind us when we're going off the rails. It doesn't need to be boring, but at least you can find your baseline and nudge yourself back towards it when things seem to be going out of control. Make the list of the things that keep you grounded and refer to it. Refer to it when you feel things slipping away. Definitely not going to listen to me. What's a good one for this? The Yeti. It could be really cool. I mean, it really depends on implementation. All right. I've written enough. No. Leaper. How am I getting these so fast? That's weird. Export. Wait, where's the exit? Title? No, there. 3 years. Oh. Dwarves aren't all racist, you fleet and elf Nancy. What the fuck? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I've got so many games I'm supposed to be playing. Epic. What is in my library? What is installed? Ah, Spellforce. That's right. I was supposed to play this. I don't think I've even looked at it. I've completed Hades. How do I have 0 achievements? What the fuck? I kind of want to play Control. I'm going to move you guys over here so I can keep track. I guess I didn't need to. Okay. Play DirectX 11 or DirectX 12. It's trying to play on my left monitor, which is not good. No, okay. Oh, I don't think you guys can even see this, can you? Probably not. Let's see here. Actually, you should be able to see this. Okay. Good, good. So actually, last time I tried to play this, it crashed. Let's see how it goes. And the other problem is that I've literally forgotten everything. Meet me in maintenance, he says. That must be why I was in the elevator. Yep. Okay, I think I've got the shotgun on. And it's... Okay. Let's see here. Maintenance. Burn trash around the furnace. No idea. Okay. By the way, how's the frame rate for you guys? Oh, it looks really choppy. I can't tell how bad it is for you guys. Book Club Lopez. Unless you, reviewed by Captain Lopez. These days most YA novels intertwine the coming of age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous uncharted territories. The people all lived in walled cities. Along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that job can still get done. 3 out of 5. Okay, well then. Oh, I've got a bunch of stuff. Right. I found that earlier. Unread. No, I just read that. Agents invoked Formula C5 to blank the object long enough to blank. Super helpful. Personal mod. Oh, I forgot everything. Forgot everything about this game. What the heck? No. Wait, what was that? Nothing. No. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like I'm gonna get attacked. Yeah, probably. What am I missing? Oh. I guess I'm... Okay. I mean, the implication here is that I should go this way, right? Hmm. Okay, definitely not then. Oh wait, actually, can you do... What is this? Oh, right. These are the little quests. Ugh, hold on. The studio that inserts their old games into their slightly newer games into their new games. Is that what they do? Yeah, they're kind of full of themselves, aren't they? Not enough ability points. Not enough essence. Okay, whatever. Oh shit. Shit. Ah, shit. Okay. I forgot how to heal. Or if I even can. I'm fucked. Wow. Kill enemies without dying. I'm trying. Ugh. I am low on health, and there's no healing in this game, is there? You have to, like, find healing packets or something? Or does it come from the... Oh, that's what it is. I gotta go find the bodies of the people I killed. Yeah, pretty much ate shit there. Fuck. That's the problem. You get rusty. Forget how to do everything. The next time I run into a boss, I'm dead for sure, because I have no idea. Is this the janitors? Oh, it's the other side. There he is. Hello. You told me to burn trash. Okay. I don't know what the furnace is. Oops. That was an accident. There's nothing in here. Oh. I forgot the F switches between the styles. Oh, here's a trip. Wait. Okay. Just lets me look at it. Doesn't let me do anything with it. Quite strange. Okay, I've been through here. Jesus Christ. Let's just start heading into question marks and hope for the best, I suppose. Oh, fuck it. God damn it. Oh, what the fucking shit? f was that? Fucking rocket launcher? Jesus fucking Christ. No. So this room respawns every time I go through it. I mean, it healed me up, so I guess I can't complain, but that's weird. So this way, and then here? No? No, that didn't help. No. Oh. What the? Burn trash. Burn the trash around the furnace. Is this the furnace? Doesn't seem to be. Clearly I'm missing some room that I'm supposed to go in. I'm getting the impression, though, that it might be that I don't have the proper credentials. This game is mildly sexist. They give a woman a gun but expect her to clean up anyways. Ah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna head to the access corridor and hope for the best. Oh. So that didn't work out at all. I think it's that yellow room. It shows the stairs on the other side. This map doesn't make any fucking sense. Am I supposed to get up there? Did I come from up there? I don't think so. Out of order, executive sector. And there's no furnace on executive sector, so it's got to be somewhere around here, and I'm just not seeing it. I guess we'll go spawn that room again. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Look. So I've got level 2 access, or clearance level 2. So I need to get up to 5? There's nothing here. Cannot get in there. Can I piss these guys off? That's a no. Try to use the signs on the wall? What do you mean? I mean, I am. That's how I got to the janitor's office, but it really didn't do anything for me. I don't think I'm ever going to beat this game. Because Guess I'm just lost. Alright. Blackrock Quarry, no. Blackrock Processing. Well, I don't think I can even get through here. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's go provoke this shit again. God damn it. Shit. What's this? Material Ritual Impulse. Maybe I'm supposed to upgrade a power, and that's how I get to the next area. Doesn't sound right, actually. Okay, so this one, like, it's got an indicator on it, like I should use it. It's just like, fuck you. Because it's clearance level 4 and I only have 2. I know there's a door behind the janitor that I can go through, but I went through it before and it just led me back out, so that didn't help. Let's check again just in case. Maybe there's like a... No. Alright. Oh.
Okay, so what happens again?
Okay.
Blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Okay. Keep the lights on. This will be a boss fight. I'm probably going to die. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to continue. They mean all three.
Hey, Meg! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
To contain their telekinetic powers.
It's my home.
modem sounds. Wonderful. Hotline.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
You know how you can tell when someone's in love with their own writing? When it serves no real purpose, but they still shove it all over the place. It's a good thing Remedy is making Max Payne. They're finally working on something interesting again. Yeah. I never played Max Payne. No, I played the demo, like, way back. Okay. Who's this guy? He's not a bad guy.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Okay. Hey. Yay. Yeah, we're good. Hello? Hello? Alright, whatever. Not him. Control room, probably want to go that way. Sounds like he's above me. Okay. Super helpful, thanks. What am I doing? Oh, jeez. I'm supposed to go all the way to the outer edge to get back in. Seems like slightly convoluted level design, but okay. What the fuck? I swear to God. Let's just go try to provoke some enemies or something. Central maintenance. Maybe here. What? Oh. mod. Ammo cost per shot minus nose. Wait, that didn't necessarily want that. I don't even know what that was. What? What? Rate of fire boost, reload efficiency. Guess that's what I want? Actually don't know. This is the one I'm using though. Shatter. Projectiles fired +2. Reduce projectile spread. No, that's just fine. This one, no. Accuracy +6% or rate of fire +12%. I guess we'll go with accuracy. Ritual impulse. We are definitely going to get attacked by something in here. Or not. Black rock processing. I would really like to see how well you deal with Chainsaw Man in Resident Evil 4. That guy separates men from the boys. Probably not very well. I don't do very well with jump scares. Oh. Shit. Damn it. Where's the other guy? Is that it? What? Where's the third guy? There's a third guy. Am I wrong? Nope. No, there's a fourth guy. Hey, buddy. Eat shit. Is that a gun? No, I can't touch that. Hold on. Probably being messaged. Brush teeth, go to bed. Right. Hold on. Fatherly duties. Right. Son Graham Potts was killed in active duty. Details are classified. Courage in the face of danger. Blah, 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 blah. Thresholds. Oldest house in place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. Thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a blank frequency different from our own. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. Blah 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 conspiracy. Conspiracy, conspiracy, blah blah. Maybe that would be a better quest to be doing, I don't know. Did I not just destroy this window? This is literally a hole. Fucking bullshit. Is there another way around? Maybe, hold on. Yeah, there is. I shouldn't have told you that because now you're just going to recommend jump scare stuff. Yeah, but I won't play it. Like, I mean, this game is a bit beyond what I prefer, to be honest. But everyone thought it was like, oh, it's Remedy. It's Remedy's best game. I don't know. It's not Remedy's best game, is it? It's Remedy's newest, or relatively newer game that isn't garbage. But really, I bought it to see RTX and like, I don't know, should I be impressed? I'm not. Like, it's a nice looking game, it's just not, it's not blowing my mind. Maybe I'm cynical, I don't know. Probably help if it were a type of game that I enjoyed. I'm not a big fan of shooters in general. What the fuck is this? Have I made a mistake? I feel like I might have made a mistake. Is this a leap of faith situation? What is this? What? Jeez. No idea what to do here. It feels like a leap of faith, but also doesn't. What do you think? All right, fuck it. Yeah, okay. That tells you everything you need to know. Jesus Christ. Maybe Indiana Jones is such an outdated reference that there is no leaps of faith in games anymore. Let us go left this time. What? The hell was that? Not helpful. Okay, these are not hallways. That looks climbable to me. Well, it did, up until this point. What the? Jesus Christ. So no, that's not climbable. Now we're back on this side. Nothing here. What the fuck? Sam Lake seems like a writer who can do formulaic writing competently. Anything derived from detective dramas and Stephen King he can do. Well, not a bad set of skills to have, I suppose. Oh, we already did all this. Right. I guess we'll go left this time? Or no, I guess we won't. Let's go straight, maybe? This looks like the elevator to the director's office, though, so I'm not sure this is... Nope. I guess we'll try this again. Ugh. They're gonna respawn. Oh shit. That was a mistake. Wait. Yeah, that was a grenade. Getting owned. Okay. I'm shooting the wall. Yeah, I'm in serious shit this time. Oh god. Oh shit. Ah, fuck it. I'm not doing very well. I think I'm tired of this game already. I don't have any patience for games anymore. It's like I just want them to get to the point. Well, at least it didn't crash, so I can play in the future if I want to. There, I won. See? No, I'm just kidding. I also feel bad for talented software engineers that make entire physics and deformation systems that are in service to subpar design and strength. Understandable. Dare I try Spellforce 3? I'm not sure I want to learn a whole new game. Got all these games I'm supposed to play. Totally reverse the man. Weapon cooldown is reduced by 5% every 10 levels. A good game finally, yeah. Oh god. This is a difficult character to start with, though. Fireballs aren't so great. You kind of gotta just follow them in the directions they go, and they're random. Okay, great. I think we need the whip. Ooh, boss. Gonna get surrounded. Shields from damage when active. I don't think I played that one. Is that new? Laurel? Shields from damage when active. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna go with knife. Whoops. Shit. This is a heavily outdated version? How can it be? I just updated. Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Ah! Son of a bitch. 10% luckier? Shit. Oh shit. I'm so fucked. Ah, shit. I'm running for that chicken now. Rune Tracer is tempting. Yeah, I'll do that one. Projectile speed. Ouch. freeze enemies? The UI should tell you what artifacts upgrade which weapons. Oh. How could it be updated though? Or how could it not have updated? Maybe it didn't install? That's weird. Oh shit. Alright. Opt into the beta? Yeah, I don't... Well, only if the update isn't out yet, I guess. Oh shit. Yeah. Shit. Forget it. All right, I'll check if it's updated. Maybe it was. Maybe I hit play before it was done updating. I don't know. Store page. Yeah. How do you check the version number? Should say it right up here somewhere, right? Or I feel like it should. Properties. Updates. Yeah. Build ID. July 19th. It looks like it's as updated as it can be. I have no patience for games anymore. One of the reasons I like Rage 2 so much, it gives lots of freedom while keeping my monkey brain engaged. Rage 2? Like Streets of Rage? What the fuck is this? Gets more projectiles every 20 levels, max plus 3. Cost 700. Okay, he sucked. He was not doing what I needed. Let's see here. Projectiles get 10% faster every... Oh yeah, this guy. This guy's cool. And we'll go in the library. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Let's go garlic. Bible. Garlic's basically like cheating, isn't it? It sure feels that way. duplicator? Weapon fires more projectiles? Recovery is pretty good though. Alright, well, I don't think we need it. Knife. Probably don't need knife when you've got this. All right, whatever. Reduces weapon cooldowns. That seems important. I mean, can anything even touch me at this point? I guess not. I'll just walk right into them then. Pigeon. Increase projectile speed. Yeah, garlic is totally fucking broken, actually. Okay, so these probably can hurt me. Would be my guess. I mean, literally nothing has touched me yet, so it's kind of weird. Now it's a tough one. I'm gonna try to max out this cooldown though. Okay, these are gonna get through. I'm sure of it. Yeah. If I run right into them, they're gonna definitely eat me. Ah, there's a boss. No, Rune Tracer. I haven't even taken a hit yet, so we'll just leave the chicken there, I guess. Oh, he did touch me. They're getting through. Fuck. Bible. Alright, whatever. Garlic is excellent until it's not, yeah. Well, I got a little bit extra garlic. I am definitely a vampire survivor. How did you know? Fires one more projectile. Alright. Shit. Now I'm just eating shit. I mean, we'll see if I'm a survivor. It doesn't... I'm not very good at this game, so... Not that there's much to be good at. Reduces incoming damage, increases retaliatory damage? Do I want luck? No, I want Rune Tracer. Rune Tracer in the library is just too OP to ignore. King Bible. King Bible. Shit. Die. Hey, there we go. All the spirits have in common is they can do it better. Oh my god, that's perfect. Rune Tracer. Okay, if I don't win this, I'll be very disappointed in myself. This couldn't go any better if I tried. Tracer. Oh shit. Okay. Definitely got to be careful. It's easy to get cocky when you've got this much shit shooting out of you. Uh-oh. All cooldowns. Yeah. Hey, chicken. Perfect. Nope. Fucking goddamn it. Alright. I'm just gonna follow this green arrow. Must be important, right? Shit. I think this game is a perfect example of how simplicity is sometimes better than trying to have enough features to fool people into thinking you've made a good game. It's like if the most simple version of the game doesn't really work, you have to be very careful about how you progress forward. Jewish Christmas. I offer stale Chinese food. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, shit, what the fuck? What was that? Holy shit. Okay, I've never seen this before. Permanently allows to peek at discovered weapon evolutions and units. It's a relic. That's why I didn't have it. So you had to get the relic. Ow. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. These are like boss monsters or something. I've never seen this before. They're actually kicking my ass. It's scaring me. Because I can't tell the difference between my stuff and theirs sometimes. Get. Wait, I killed one. Lightning ring? Oh, rune tracer. Oh no. Oh, we got her. King Bible. King Bible. Oh, shit. Shit. All base speed? All base speed? I'm not sure what that means. I'm guessing it's the projectile speed? Or they mean like the whole game? What does that mean? All base speed. "20 minutes till dawn." I have not heard of that. Ah! Spinach. Where do I keep going with the King Bible? I'm gonna go with spinach. I don't need that. I guess... I know garlic sucks later, but... whatever. Wait, what happened? Why did I level up so much? Spinach. What the heck happened? Why am I leveling up so much? Oh, was there just like a bunch of shit that died over here? I guess that's what it was. Die. Yay! Yeah, it must have clumped them up. Because that was like 4 levels in a couple seconds. Double knife. Well, at least it got me 1 spinach. That'll do. Look at the knives. I just don't want a new one right now, so just... Uh-oh. These guys are a little bit tough, it seems. Yeah, that's fine. Man. Do you know how many clones of this game there are now? A lot. It's funny because this is actually a great game for mobile because the controls are so simple and you can literally just drag your character around. Yeah, if you get behind, you're fucked. I mean, that's kind of the whole game. It's like gotta stay ahead of the curve. And there's also the luck factor of what drops. Oh, gotta be careful there. Die. Look at those knives. Working on my own RPG based in current times? Like a 2000 or 2022 RPG? What does that mean? Wouldn't that be like Yakuza or something? Or is it like quasi-fantasy or something? Oh, shit. Shit, I hate everything. Alright. You are an adventurer in current times, aka homeless. Uh-huh. That makes sense to me, yeah. A modern day adventure. Do you try to upgrade to living in a van? You know, we joke about these things, but it's really not that funny. It's really, really sad. Look at that. He can't even get in. He can't even close in on me. Should I just stand still? Would that be better? I feel like it might be better to stand still somewhere and like farm that way. Okay, I'm pretty safe. Yeah, you can have a van. That's awesome. Very true to real life, then. You know what irritates me the most about this modern era that we live in? Is how people embrace capitalism so hard that they try to turn every motherfucking thing into a positive. And it's like, yeah, I'm living in my van. Van life. Woo! And like, I know they're just trying to make the best of like a really horrible, horrifying situation that they're fucking homeless. But I wish they wouldn't. I wish they'd be more realistic and honest about their situation. Because there are people who will watch something like that and then purposefully put themselves in danger because they don't understand that it's like not really by choice. It's like just trying to make the best of a bad situation. I think we try to finish. Oh, they all clumped up again, didn't they? Wings. God damn. Like a Cuisinart. Just like nothing's getting through here. As long as the books are up, I think I'm pretty safe. Yeah. Oh, look at all that. What is going on over here? Oh. Oh. Wings. Wings. Oh shit. This is my best run ever, I think. My life sucks. My life sucks. My life sucks, smiley. My life sucks, frowny. One of those is better than the other. Yeah, I mean, you have a point. You too can be homeless from the safety of your home. I mean, it makes for a good parable. Oh, the knife finished. All right. Oh, shit. No, I'm trapped. So, does this count as a projectile? Does the lightning ring count as a projectile, or does it not? That would be really good to know. Let's... I don't know. Fuck it. The fire wand sucks so much. Are you still working on BLAMS? What are BLAMS? Oh, BLAMS? No. I ran out of creative juice. Sometimes you just gotta know when to stop. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nothing's touching me. Oh, that's the lightning. I was wondering what that was. Oh, God. Should I get this one? Or is this my last one? This would be my last one. Is there something else I need? I'm not sure. Shit. I don't play this enough to know. I'm just gonna go with this. This game is called Vampire Survivors, and it's living proof that you don't need to make something super complicated in order to make something good. And I don't play it a lot, but it's super fun. It really is. And it's literally 4 keys. Just moving. You don't do anything else, you just move. Ah, fuck the stupid wand. The Rangers will come out and try to tear down my cabin in the woods. How dare they? Oh, these guys could kill me. I do have to be careful. Yeah. Yeah, I should definitely try it out. I think it's like $3? How much is this game? I think it's like $3 or $4. It's super okay. Am I gonna go with luck? Does luck even matter? What does 10% luck do? Does that increase your crit chance or no? It doesn't. I think it only increases the chest chance. So I guess we'll just continue with this one, even though I hate that one. Oh, lightning for sure. Lightning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Sorry, it's getting hectic, so I don't want to look over at chat at the moment. These guys can actually get through my defenses, I think. So I do have to be a little bit more careful now. So the goal is really to get to 30 minutes, and then the Grim Reaper comes and gets you. And there are ways to kill the Grim Reaper, apparently, but I haven't figured it out, so... Actually, the garlic is still doing really good damage, which is weird. Or maybe the lightning's killing them before they... He can't even get to me. Oh, actually, he is moving towards me. Okay. Never mind. Ah, not lucky. Do I smell a minigame in SolCraft? Actually, I was playing Kind Words earlier, and I think that could be a really good minigame for SolCraft with the owls. But it's maybe beyond scope at the moment. Oh shit. Alright, fine. Ooh. That should help. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. So, my thoughts are I'm not getting hit at all. The only thing I need to do is stay ahead of the curve, so getting either of these two can help in that, because these will let me pick up stuff from further away, and this will just give me more experience for what I do pick up. I don't know which is better, to be honest. In theory, the more XP is better because it's a multiplier on everything I pick up. But this makes just everything easier, so I don't know. I'll go with the crown. That's the last one, so we can't get any different stuff. Just kind of stuck with what we got. Not that it's doing poorly for us, we're doing just fine, so it should be good. We'll see if we get to the 30-minute mark. I think it might be my... I think I did get to the 30-minute mark once before, but I don't remember exactly. We'll find out. Damn. So those guys can get through and hurt me, unless the books are up. So I gotta be careful about when I approach. Alright. E. Now I'm kind of hoping to find the, what do you call it? I think that XP one might have been a mistake. Hoping to find the thing that pulls in all the stuff. Oh shit. This could be bad. Nope. Okay, it's not pushing him back. Shit, what was that? Never seen those before. Now it's getting a little bit intense. Aw. You have your own owl send out challenges to your enemies with thief-style insults. We have to be careful when we let people communicate, because some of them might be you, and you might be a dick to people, and that might be upset people. Oh, okay. I'm just going to keep upgrading the crown. Damn. I'm pretty sure those skull things that are super fast are too weak to get through the garlic, so I'm not super worried about them. Oh, that was good timing. Oh shit, I got a meeting. Forgot about that. 1 second here. I mean, look at this shit. Can I be the orc war boss that taunts the high-level players to come and face me? Yeah, man. I mean, I intend to write all the lines live, like I just did for the dwarf, for the most part. So yeah, you could definitely feed me some lines for the orc boss. Oh. Oh, shit. There we go. No, not lucky. I do want you to do my job for me. What is that? I don't know what that is. Hellfire. Evolved Fire Wand. Passes through enemies. Does this actually make the... Okay, well, it looks impressive. I don't know if it actually made it good, but... Floor chicken or big coin bag? Let's take the money. They call it floor chicken? I mean, I guess that's what it is. By the way, BLAMS are the dialogue that characters shout out in games that aren't related to like cinematics and stuff. So like if you've played Warcraft 3 when they go, you know, orc, that kind of stuff, those are BLAMS. I wrote a bunch of them earlier. I haven't bothered to update that I'm not doing that anymore. But I stopped a while ago. So, sorry to disappoint. But if you watch the beginning of this live stream, you'll see what I was doing. I go through the whole process of how to set up the spreadsheet and like a good way to name the ID and everything. I'm just collecting money. I guess that's good because money is important for the... Yeah. I want to find one of those attractor things so I don't have to pick up all this shit individually. Oh crap, they're actually getting real close now, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful and tunnel correctly. Nope. Right, without the books, those witches actually get really close. Oh, I might be in trouble now. I don't think I'm going to make it to 30 now. Aye. Yeah, they are definitely closing in on me. Maybe it's better to hang out here where the tracers can bounce more. Sorry, I'm not watching chat at the moment, simply because this is a little bit intense. Did we max out everything, or did they only... I guess they stopped giving me stuff. Oh. Yeah, bats are not going to do anything. What? Why would they send bats? Oh, this guy. This guy's serious. This guy's very serious. Oh no. This might be the end. I feel it coming. It's coming. Oh! Never mind. Thanks. Great. Darkest Dungeon needs PvP. Actually, you know what? Darkest Dungeon, I think what they need is like a Souls-style version of PvP, where you're in a dungeon and randomly you might run across another player. I think that would make the most sense for Darkest Dungeon, because that's the dickest move possible. Oh shit, yeah, I'm about to die. Should I take the floor? No, I want money. Money. Money, 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 money. Okay. So I gotta kind of create a hole big enough until my books come back. Is there any way I can carve my way through this? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, oh! That's perfect. That's too perfect. That was awesome. How much money was that? I got 2,000. Oh shit, is that Medusa? So the key here is to... Yeah, that's perfect. Darkest Dungeon is the only game I ever played that can TPK you in one turn. Yes, you can get super unlucky in that game. When I play DD, I sometimes feel like the humans are the bad guys. They definitely want to give you that impression. It's definitely a very dark game. I mean, it's in the name, Darkest Dungeon. Right? What was that? What did I pick up? Oh, what is this flamethrower? That's new. I've never seen that before. What the heck was that? What is happening? I am so confused. Was that a power? I don't know what that was. Oh. Doom. Doom! I have to fling the knives correctly now. Now it's serious. Maybe I can get a couple more dollars out of this. Probably not. We'll definitely hang out around here so the rune tracer will bounce more. Garlic's still doing okay. But no, it's the books. It's definitely the books. I'm getting hit. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. No, fuck you. I want money. Well, actually, if you get to 30 minutes, you get 500. So I think on the next one, I might take the floor chicken instead. Oh, these guys are not at all helping. Oh, shit. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Ah. God damn it. I completely fucked that up. Actually, I was surrounded and there was no way to get through that, so. Defeat the hag. Find the Grim Grimoire. 13 unlocks. Find a rosary. Get Lightning Ring to level 4. Get Rune Tracer to level 7. Get Garlic to level 7. Reach level 40 in the Inlaid Library. Survive 20 minutes with any character. Evolve the knife. Evolve the lightning ring. Evolve the fire wand. Unlock hyper mode any normal stage. Oh, I unlocked hyper mode. Alright, that was fun, but I'm going to stop on that one. Ugh. Never get garlic and the Bible? One or the other, but not both. Yeah, that makes sense. Darkest Dungeon is the only... in Warcraft 3 for my custom campaign, I got a 2-team level, making it a 1v1v1. I like your idea. Oh, I got a meeting. So this live stream is over. But join me again next time. When I will do more... I'll do more writing stuff, and I'll think about ways to get inspired, because there's a couple methods. I didn't think I would struggle that much, but I wasn't feeling the writing today as much as I think I normally would. I think part of the problem is I haven't gotten too much of the lore fleshed out for the dwarves, so I think I might go back to that and look at the dwarven lore again and add some elements of history and maybe like important figures and stuff, and then we'll go over that, and then we'll start writing more lines for the dwarves, and then do another pass on them. So I think we'll do that next time. Yeah, send me an invoice, Scott. Much appreciated. You will get credit, I promise. Okay, thanks everyone for joining me, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Right. I guess. Ooh. Wait, I have an end screen. I forgot about this thing. Check this out.